Welcome, kittens! Today we have a fun video for you, a redesign of Twilight Sparkle from My Little Pony Gen 4. I actually didn't grow up with this show. Actually, when it came out, I was a kid that could be watching My Little Pony, yet I didn't. I was off watching something else, which I deeply regret now that I finally am watching the show. A friend of mine said I would enjoy it. They watched the movie, then the first 2 episodes. I didn't like it at first. Because of who? Pinkie Pie. Of all ponies. She just overstimulated me a bit. But I gave it another chance and I'm hooked. I even watched Equestrian Girls as well. And I really hated the designs. But totally not gonna be redesigning those. We'll be redesigning the ponies. Also, me and my friend are on season 7 at the moment, so no spoilers past season 7. Even if I do adult Twilight in this video. Either way, let's get to why you came here. The redesigns. Let's go! So, we first start off with the cleanup, but this won't be the final drawing. I thought it looked too messy, so I picked up my fine liners. So, Twilight as a unicorn. Most have the opinion that she should have stayed a unicorn. Personally, I don't mind her becoming an alicorn. But they did it too soon in my opinion. She still had a lot to learn, and the show was still picking up the pace when Twi got her wings. With her design, I decided to change the unicorn tail to be a bit more reminiscent of traditional unicorns. As if they were real. And I gave her more markings, including a layered fur. I just thought it would bring more interest, especially having some white in the design, including the freckles, making her look a bit more nerdy, and giving her flank a starry sky look, taking the sparkle in her name to a whole elevated level. With her mane, I didn't change much, but I did make it more fluid and kept her fringe, making it a bit bigger in fact, and making the colors slightly more pastel-y. If you notice, I also gave her hoofs and made her more floofy. That comes a lot with my style, but also having her have white hoofs helps a lot breaking down the design and harmonizing all of the colors. We're coming into the shading right now. I normally pick a color that I know will complement a character when I'm not doing an environment around them and roll with it. In this case being purple and doing a multiply layer lowering the opacity a bit. At the end I add some highlights including the blush, add Perlin noise, and voila! As always, cleanup. With her alicorn design I decided a lot of elements that you will see when we'll do Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy. I included feathers on their legs and a feathery tail. With Twilight as an alicorn, her wings are bigger than usual Pegasi, and her horn is bigger as well. We will see with her adult design that grows more than this. So, what do I think of Twilight as a character? Especially after her gaining her wings. She is definitely a character I can't hate. None of the main 6 are, in fact. I was very scared when she got her wings that she would change as a character, but thankfully she was still the same Twi we fell in love with. Though just with more responsibilities and challenges coming her way, which kept the show very much interesting. Even going into the deep end with addressing the imbalance and power dynamic in the group. I find it weird that we always had 2 of each in the group, 2 earth ponies, 2 Pegasi, and 2 unicorns. But with Twi becoming an alicorn, there was a giant void left to fill. And this isn't a Starlight Glimmer talk, but she is 100% my favorite. And why becoming a teacher came so naturally, I cannot nitpick it. It was genius characterization. And I repeat, I cannot stop praising it. Coming back to the redesign, I added a lot more white, especially with the base of her tail, her feathers, and inside of her wings. I'm still learning character design, but I felt like this, one can just focus on the whole design and not just in some parts. I also had a bit of a struggle on her tail, but that comes with the technique I chose to draw with. Her tail was darker than her mane. To fix that, I just put a lighter gray below that layer as an overlay. Also, I do these on stream, and this one was an awful one, as the program was just lagging like hell. So I had to finish it on my own. It still came out great, and I'm very much proud of it. Okay, let's see how the adult version looks. With the adult version, the only thing I wanted to add was her gold accents, as well as add gold to her mane and tail. I think it complemented her other colors well and harmonized the design. The rest is just how the markings would grow on her. Adding one more feather to her tail, as well as more splotches on her behind, and on her wing as well, and tail feathers. I really haven't seen her on the show yet, since I'm still on season 7, so truly, again, no spoilers. But since I've already seen the design, I decided to just make it as well. And there we have it! Do tell me which one is your favorite from the adult version to the unicorn version and the alicorn. And tell me which one I should redesign next. I already have AJ planned, as well as Rainbow Dash. I also plan on making them all alicorns as a redesign as well. So do tell me what you think in the comments down below. And don't forget to follow as well to keep up with my videos. And also, don't forget I have a coffee. If you want your name at the credits, do join me over there. As well as if you want some behind the scenes and sketches from my work. I could also give some classes if you all are interested. I'm also looking into making a sticker club at some point in the future. Anyway, all of you kittens, stay safe, warm, eat all of your cookies and milk, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.